Yo, what is up, guys? It is Oracle Investing here, and today I'm with Options Out, and we're talking about our top 2021 stock picks. Let's get right into it. Options Out, tell us the first stock pick. This one's a dank one. It's one of the first investments we ever made. Someone asked if is it too late to invest. Let's hear it.
Top pick, right? We're talking AMD. That's Advanced Micro Devices or something. It's one of the best companies out there. We're talking Sue Bay is going to take. She already took it to the moon, and we're going all the way to Mars on this. We've been in since. We're talking $1.91.
Boom, baby. An absolute class pick from us. It's the epic pick. Guys, people are thinking, can it run up even more? I'm here today to tell you it absolutely can. I mean, just break down why it can, Options L.
Think about this. There's still this company called Intel, right? And everything Intel does is going to be taken over by AMD.
Boom.
The only people who think Intel is going to be a good company or are even invested in Intel are these dinosaur boomer investors. We're talking like Warren Buffett. These guys who are like, oh, diversify with bonds? What? Bonds? Listen, Intel is basically a bond play. AMD is... It's basically like Tesla on steroids.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's going to happen.
I mean, keep in mind, guys, AMD was one of the top performing stocks of the last 3 years? This is an absolute pick. And we're not even talking about the competition with NVIDIA. And we know how big that one is.
NVIDIA, like, you gotta realize, NVIDIA is one of those companies that is just not worth it. It's like 350 billion market cap. Nobody wants to get in on that. Nope. AMD is going to take them over. They have the best GPUs coming out. Look it up for yourself. Go look up AMD's latest GPU.
Absolutely.
That's graphics processors. That's basically like an SSD for your graphics.
Guys, listen. CPUs are not the future, guys. We've hit the cap. All right, CPUs aren't big anymore, guys. AMD... They're coming in on the GPU market. That's where the money is, and that's where they're going to make their massive money in the next couple of years. Now let's bring it to our next stock. This one is just, I can't believe people are sleeping on this piece of shit. People are sleeping on this stock. I mean, you hear all these people talking about EV batteries, the EV revolution. Well, guess what that's going to bring on? A bunch of flippin' waste. And what's the company? Who's the company that's going to be sorting this waste out? I mean, just tell us, Options Al.
Listen, this company is trash. In the absolute best way possible. We're talking waste management. This is one of the biggest companies. All those batteries from your Teslas, from your Neos, like think about all those Neos being sold. All these car companies, these hybrid cars, your Priuses, your RAV4 hybrids, all of these cars have batteries, and they got to get rid of these batteries because they don't last forever. And who's the company that's recycling them? Waste Management.
Boom.
You got to realize... You got these governments, these people like AOC, these Green New Dealers who are going to put massive fines for companies who can't get rid of their batteries.
Boom.
So the value of companies like Waste Management are going to become crucial.
And guess what, guys? Look where their headquarters is. Houston, Texas. We know when the Democrats come into a public office, they're going to be raising the taxes. And guess where the best place in the country is to be avoiding taxes is? It's literally...
Texas.
Boom. Boom. Alright, I mean, we've said enough here. If you're not sold on Waste Management, stop watching the video. Cloudflare. Yeah. Boom! Top 3 pick, man. Cloudflare. Just break it down, Options out. This is another dank pick.
Cloudflare is basically like the Department of Defense for the internet.
Boom.
This company is an absolute beast. It's a little tiny market cap, but it's going to be, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now, by the end of 2022. So the end of 2021 and the end of 2022, it'll be a top 8 company.
Boom.
Okay?
I mean, this is a huge industry. We're talking $187 billion in revenue spent on security every year. And these guys are on the cutting edge. I mean, this is just a home run stock waiting to be hit. I mean, Options Al, you got anything else to say?
Well, let's just think about the numbers on this, right?
Yeah.
Think about the numbers. Okay? Companies with like 10 billion, 15 billion in profit, all right? Like Facebook, for instance, $25 billion every year in profit. Okay? That's an $800 billion company. And you just said it. What did you just say?
187 billion. That's exactly what the market's worth right now, and it's projected to grow.
So think about it. With 25 billion profit, Facebook is worth 800 billion. What is net going to be with over $100 billion in profit? That's $3.2 trillion. That's the number one company in the world.
Guys, this is just a home run stock when to hit.
Home run.
This is an absolute... I mean, guys, we just got to say, we called this one a couple of months ago, and now the copycats are getting in on it. The copycats are getting on it. But it is the biggest EV battery manufacturer in the world. Let's hear it. It's Panasonic. It's Panasonic. I mean,
Panasonic is the absolute future of electric vehicles. Everybody knows it doesn't matter who's making the vehicles because a Panasonic battery is going right into that sucker. It doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about picking the winners because you already have the winner there from the EV market. It's Panasonic. Don't worry about the manufacturers. Get in on the batteries. Everyone knows the cars aren't where the money is. It's the batteries.
Boom. I mean, we don't need to say anything more. I mean, this guy's...
Watch the video on Panda.
This is the first time we've talked about this stock ever. But we just got to break it down. If you guys seen our video, AT&T, you know our biggest qualm about that company is the sale of Crunchyroll. And guess who picked it up? This little company called Sony. These guys are popping off. They're so popular right now, you can't even buy their latest console. And now they own Crunchyroll. This is crazy. Options, I'll break it down.
Just think about this. AT&T absolutely just handed this on a silver platter to Sony and said, you know what? Here's a free $1 trillion basically with this Crunchyroll play. Just think about all the people you know in your life under the age of 30, right? We're not talking about boomers here. We're talking about real people under the age of 30. Sorry, boomers. But you're not the future. People under the age of 30 are the future. Can you even think of a single one of them that doesn't watch anime? Everyone watches anime.
Everyone.
That's like 90% of what I watched this year.
And that's in the coronavirus. I mean, there's already talks of resurgences of these new strains. Guess what people are going to be doing for the next 3 years, 30 years? They're going to be stuck inside in lockdown watching anime. It's a massive play, guys. I'm telling you, if you listen to just one thing that we've said, it's got to be you get in with Sony. Follow the anime, okay? They got all the anime. They got the Japanese anime. They got the OG anime, like from the United States, right? They got Korean anime. I even heard that there's small anime coming out of Vietnam now. They got it all. I'm telling you, they have an absolute monopoly. And I've even read online that they're talking about putting Crunchyroll on the PlayStation, and that is one of the best-selling consoles of all time. You guys heard of it? PlayStation 5, the one that no one can get?
Get it. Listen, you can't get a PS5, but what you can get is rich by buying Sony.
Boom. I mean, honestly, that's all we got to say today, guys. Like the video, and if you guys are here from Chris Staines as one of your fanboys, get the fuck off the channel.